guys, I'm back with a new video. So today's video is gonna be about Fallen by Lauren Kate. That's what it looks like. So Fallen by Lauren Kate is about a girl named Luz, or Lucy, however you want to pronounce it. Her name's Luz Price, or Lucy Price. She's basically not your average girl. Her past is completely different than anyone else's. She comes back every few years as the same person, but she doesn't remember anything. So eventually she ends up meeting this guy who turns out to be an angel, and they always end up meeting. Like every few years that she comes back, they always end up meeting, they fall in love. But the thing is, when she learns about her past and him, the guy, she ends up dying all over again. So he ends up staying heartbroken because, you know, they're like basically soulmates, except not for eternity. The book obviously ends completely different than what I'm telling you right now, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so you guys have to read it to know what finds out. Throughout the whole story, she's basically learning about herself and like all this crazy stuff that goes around, and like she goes into this like basically like a private school for like bad students, I guess you could say, and that's where she meets the guy this time. I'm not saying his name because I forgot it. Like I always forget people's names. But yeah, she meets him and all these other people, and she starts learning a lot of stuff from them. And like there's obviously enemies in there, a lot of crazy drama, and she's kind of in a little love triangle. Not really, because she always ends up going for that one guy. So you know, yeah. So she's kind of very important. Every time she comes back, it's kind of like hard for her to stay away from the guy. Every time she sees him for the first time, she automatically has a connection towards him. So she tries to like stay away from him as much as possible, but she kind of can't because she ends up being with him anyways. Like she ends up going towards him, and he does everything possible to stay away from her as well. But you know, love is love, and he also can't stay away from her. So you know, they can't stay away from each other. In the first book, it's a series. I forgot to tell you guys, it's like I think it's a trilogy. In this one, she does not actually vanish when they tell her about her past, or when she learns about her past, like the other times that she has. But the reason for that is because of the way she grew up this time. Like every time she comes back, she grows up with a different family. I think it's a different family, I'm not sure, but she grows up differently from like this time. So this time she doesn't vanish, and they try to figure out why, and you know, it's good. There's mystery to it. There's a lot of kind of mystery to it, because each chapter or like each page you're learning something different from her, and like she's also figuring things out, like why are people acting weird, or like, you know, she's having these black shadows come out to her and she doesn't know why. So there's like a lot of mystery to it, and it's entertaining. It's a very good story, don't get me wrong, but I think my timing for reading this book was completely wrong, because I rated 3 out of 5 stars, and I think if I would have read it the moment that I actually did and was like truly excited to read it, I would have enjoyed it like a lot. But when I started reading it, I kind of didn't like it, and you know, like I was kind of forcing myself to read it, which is not good. Don't ever force yourself to read a book if you don't want to read it, because then you're not gonna enjoy it, and that's kind of what happened. So you know, it's kind of like a book to me. So I think I'm gonna have to reread it to like, you know, get motivated to read the rest of the books, because right now after reading this one, I just don't want to read the rest of the books, even though my friend tells me, and I heard from other people and other reviews, that it's a very good book and it's very interesting. So you know, I don't know, I'll probably read it when I'm like into it, I guess. But like I said, I rated it 3 out of 5 stars just because I wasn't in the mood to actually read this type of story at that time. So yeah, but don't get me wrong, it's actually very good, and it's, you know, it keeps you entertained, and yeah. So if you like mystery and all that type of fallen angel type of stories, then definitely check Fallen by Lauren Kate. You guys will probably enjoy it. So yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and comment down below what you guys think of the story, if you guys liked it, like what you guys thought about it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!